Hey, good afternoon, YouTubers. This is Larry live for the second time on a Friday. Not much going on. I did my bathroom break. I did my breakfast lunch break. I'm still drinking the best thing there is. Maxwell House. Good to the last, people. Hope I get some more viewers in here today. I got one person here so far. Please say hello to me, for I know who you are. And get the ball rolling. Oh, must be Von Hilton then it's on here because no one else is talking to me. Uh, yeah, I did see it. And yeah, it's good afternoon to me now, Vincent. I mean, I did my morning broadcast. Now it's time for the afternoon broadcast. Bright and sunny out. Still waiting on the rock truck. Did my bathroom break. Did my breakfast break. So, time to go back live. Ain't nothing else to do today. Sit around and wait for a rock truck. When I say rock truck, I'm not talking about rocks that we smoke, people. I'm talking about rocks that go in my gravel, that goes on my driveway where I can get in and out. So all you fiend heads don't believe what rocks I'm talking about. I have talked to somebody about what Stinky has put out here in the last couple of days. And we will find out today at 2 o'clock what really happens because there is a meeting going on right now. So I got to wait until the meeting's over to find out what's going on. Shanny's on the streets. Well, you can't. Well, you can call it on the streets, but if they got a vehicle, they got a vehicle. That's a car. I could live in my car. Oh, I will definitely try to. I will try to update anything that's coming out. If there's a emergency broadcast system, I'll make it emergency broadcast system to you. Right now, I got my brother-in-law working. He's gonna move my truck for me. Move it off the side for we can get our gravel laid down the right way where we want it. He's working for a nice, hot, fresh cup of coffee. Make sure he don't wreck it. Yeah, I will turn on the tornado alerts to let all trolls know when it happens. As soon as I get some information. Your brother does know how to drive, right? Okay, double checking. You know where I want the truck. Make sure he's putting it there. Hi, Todd. You missed the morning show. You're catching the afternoon show. Hope you're doing good. He got it next to the shed?
No.
Where's he got it? Not next to the truck, I hope. I want it that other side of the shed. Not the sides that the truck's on.
No, I know. There's something wrong with the battery, I guess. Hmm. No, he was on the other side.
But Todd, get back to work, buddy. Don't get yourself in trouble with the boss. Everybody needs a job. Yep, at 2 o'clock I should have an update on Vaughn. You are the boss. Well, don't fire yourself, Todd. That would be bad if you get yourself fired.
He's the boss. How can you fire yourself?
The bosses can fire themselves. Well, I don't know. Something about the eviction notices, something about what's going on, something about the will. I don't know. I put it all out there to the person I was talking to, and they told me that they will get back with me and let me know what's going on. You brag you use money to buy clog? Clout. I don't even know what that last word is that you tried to put there, so that's up to you, Toby. You better phrase that word that a sixth grader can read. They think I pay money so people would like me. Well, Todd, you never gave me no money, and I like you. Even though you're my troll, but I still like you, buddy. You're a good person to me. Do you want to videotape me a couple times and send it to other people? Please do. That just makes me get seen more. Yeah, I do. Buy a homeless man a meal. Exactly. You want to give me money? Buy a homeless man a meal. Just make sure his name's Von Hilton, not Von Hilton. Like I said, I made a phone call or two, and I will find out later on this afternoon what is really going on. The videos that Vaughn has put out for the last 3 days were all shipped to him, so let's see what they got to say. And these ain't little rink dink family members. These are lawyers, prosecutors, judges. No, I'm not trying to be his worst troll, people. I just hate that he gets on there and lies about shit. Quit lying, James Von Hilton. You might make a friend or two. James, don't be stupid and think this little sixth grader can't do shit. Because I can make a few phone calls and have you put in jail. I can have every 18-year-old girl that I know contact you and see how many you think you're going to get. You think you've been catfish once? I'll show you what a real catfish is.
Oh.
Yeah, and that could be it. I don't know there, buddy. But all I know is I'm just tired of him fucking lying on the frost. That's the only reason I have a YouTube station now, people. Because I am a frost and I get on here and I tell the truth. I don't want fucking people to believe that I'm stealing money from my Aunt Alice to pay my son to go to college. My son got a full scholarship. I got the paperwork sitting there hanging on his bedroom wall. I got proof how my son's going to college. Every one of you can call Clay County, Kentucky, or look up Clay County, Kentucky. They have a website that shows the graduates of last year, that shows you who got the scholarships. Vaughn, did I take your dad's check? His burial check? No, I didn't take it. Your mother did. She okayed it. I'm just the one that stuck it in the bank account. I'm the one that started spending it on them houses that you and Ray bought and conned your mommy into buying. 2 pieces of garbage that your ma wasted $30,000 on. Let's be real. His kids will never be home with him. You cannot put a kid with a pedophile. If you are known or you even have any thoughts of messing with a young child, that's a red flag, people. You will never see your kids again. You cannot even live 500 feet from a fucking elementary school or any school. If you're a pedophile, you have to stay away from all kids. James Von Hilton, remember, you did not pass it, you said. I didn't say that. Secular opinion didn't say it. You did. You are the one that did a live YouTube station saying, I did not pass my pedophile test. They're wrong. I want to take it again, but they won't let me. Because they had no doubts in their mind that you're a pedophile. That is why they won't let you take the test again. Let's be real, James. This 6th grader knows what he's talking about. Been there, done that. You say I don't know nothing about children's services? Got news for you, buddy. Been there, done that. Yeah, exactly. He don't even know what he's going to court for, people. He literally don't. If them children are not in his home, he could legally have to pay child support until they are adopted out. Once they are adopted out, he will never have to pay child support again, but he will have no contact with them. He lost his parenting rights. Exactly. Which he should have never had them to begin with, people. Do you guys, I mean, I've seen some crazy shit on TV, people. There was a news thing on a couple weeks ago about some mom or dad or somebody locking their kids up in a dog cage. Somebody needs to lock them parents up in a dog cage. The foster parents have talked to Troes before. Oh, yeah, I know they have. Yeah, that's okay, Betsy. We know you're here, Blackbird. Glad to see you here today. This is Larry's second showing on a Friday morning. I told everybody I was getting off here to go to the bathroom break, breakfast break, and I'm back. Yep, there you go. He's posted out there. I'm waiting for the 2 o'clock hour to come if I can find out what's going on with Vaughn's running his mouth again. And Larry's waiting on gravel to come in. My rent is paid in full. I expect gravel being put in. She said it was going to be here yesterday. They called me this morning and said they are bringing it in this morning. Oh, I know, Blackbird. I watched it too. I was there. I watched Drag, and then I went over to Nick, and then I started my own. I don't think I really destroyed or even hurt Dragnut. But I know I took a few of Nick's viewers. Because one of Nick's viewers was my Blue Wrench. And as soon as I moved over to my channel, my Blue Wrench follows. Yeah, no, a new driveway for me, exactly. They're bringing 10 ton of rocks in today. Told me they are on their way. They're about an hour out. I'll be glad to have my gravel back on my driveway. That way it ain't all muddy in the wintertime. It ain't all muddy when it's raining. It'll probably all wash out within 3-4 months, and then I'll have to bring me another load as soon as spring gets here. No, but his water pipe is fixed. I hate to say that. I did hear that this morning. His water pipe is fixed. And Vaughn told the water pipe man that he had a leak in the house. The man went in to check the leak. Did he fix it? I don't know. But he literally told the person that he was working for that he will never, ever go in that house again. So, people, I can imagine what it smells like and what it looks like when a plumber refuses to go back in his house. This is a man who's making $45 an hour. So, yes, his water pipes are fixed. It could be. It could be. I have no idea what it smells like, but it's enough to kick somebody out of there. Refuse to go back in the house no matter what. There ain't enough money. Just like I said, there ain't enough money to make me crawl up under Vaughn's trailer, let alone go in his trailer. I wouldn't go in his trailer for $1 million, people. My health is more important. Some of you all might go in there for $1 million, but I wouldn't. Imagine what you're breathing in. Maybe I need to start calling names out. Maybe I'll start getting my real viewers back in here. Not that you guys ain't all real, because I appreciate each and every one of you. But I noticed my wrench ain't showed back up. I don't know if he's eating, or if he's in the bathroom break, or he had running and go to work. You feel pretty real. You are real, Todd. And I try to be. I'm not going to lie. I try to be. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what needs to happen. Yeah, Maple, I'm back. I told you I'd be back. You're working on it, Todd. You're working on it. And this goes out to anybody and everybody that I will give a wrench to. I got to trust you. I got to know you. I don't care. I could even give my Tro a wrench. Nobody gets kicked out of my rooms. I don't care what you're saying. You guys got something to say? Say it. I'll respond to it. Because as you already know, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, exactly. Well, we can get special made signs, I know. I know a few people that could make them signs. If you want it out of plastic or aluminum or metal. As you can tell, my room's a little brighter now because the wife opened the curtain. Or should I say the wife opened the blanket. Yes. That's about when I really need it, Maple, because really everybody else I'm not even kicking out. I mean, not to put no faces or nothing on nobody, but, me and Todd didn't get along when we first started talking. He tried to troll me a little, but I'm happy he did. He's getting out what he wants to hear, and I'm letting him know what I want him to hear. Hi, Solar Marshall. Yeah, I seen that, Solar Marshall. That I laughed too. Yeah, I know you like my Christmas tree curtain. It's a Christmas tree blanket. Little kids blanket. Little baby blanket, kinda. I mean, I got a few people supposed to come over and help me get a background going where they're going to put the background where that background's always that background when I go live. Or do I just keep switching backgrounds? I mean, I'm playing it by ear and by eye and what you people are talking about. I mean, I could almost put anything as a back screen. I mean, I can put my American flag. I can put the American flag with Jesus looking up under moving the flag and looking up under it. I can put up that rebel flag. I can put Donald Trump flag up. I mean, there's a lot of flags and stuff that I can hang. Yeah, but his morning coffee was almost over when I first started coming in here. I think he only did like one or two morning coffees after I got here. Yeah, he only did like maybe two or three coffees after I got in and started getting on. I mean, everybody knows I got in with secular opinion. Yeah, secular opinion or solar opinion. Who you all know which ones. I'm friends with both, so one of them took me live one day because I begged him to because of Vaughn running his mouth on the frost. Then I begged him to do it again. Then my wife bought me a laptop. Hello, YouTube. So now I am YouTubing it myself. Yeah, exactly. I want people in my chat. I don't care if they're downing me or upping me or whatever they're doing to me. When it shows me that I got 100 people watching, I feel good. You all could be all 100 haters and trolls. I don't care. You're still watching me. You're still inside my room. Hi, Roland. Honey, did you want to watch this or can I mute it? Yes, I muted it. Someone was asking me earlier, Marshall, about if you're still buying Vaughn's dog food, and I told him I don't think so. Yeah, I've tried to go live with John. He won't go live with me. Him and some other guy was on the other day, and I tried to get in there, and they wouldn't let me in. Yeah, Solar Marshall, I know. And hell, Vaughn never even said thank you. I think John said thank you, but I never heard Vaughn say thank you. Hell, I think I said thank you more than Vaughn did. Well, the story is now out too about that dead dog being in the garbage can in the house, people. If it still is, we're going to find out. Promise, I know what's going on today. We will find out if that dead dog is still in that house. Yes, he is. He is a true saint. When that man was taking $50 and $60 out of his pocket every single month to send some stinky ass lazy fucker that don't want to work or can't get out and find a job, paying to feed his dogs, yeah, you're one hell of a man, Marshall. Yeah, you wasn't sending enough dog food. Yeah, that's it. Solar does a long tro. Okay. No, Todd, I don't believe in that point of view of the way you're talking about it. He wasn't feeding Vaughn. If he was feeding Vaughn, I kind of might have been upset. I would have probably cussed Marshall out. But he was feeding them dogs. And I agree with him. Try not to let the dog starve if you don't have to. And that man has enough love for the dogs that he went ahead and paid for them dogs to eat. I'd say the same thing about you, Todd, if you were sending the money for the dogs. Or not just don't send money, you send dog food. So, Solar Marshall, you did smart there too, because you didn't send him the money. You sent the dog food. No, he don't dish it out daily. He dumps the whole bag on the ground and just lets the dogs eat it when they're ready. So they can eat it all up in 1-2 days and have to starve for 2 weeks until they get more. Yeah, Vaughn does it all on himself, Todd. Like I said, nobody would know nothing about Vaughn if Vaughn himself did not put it out here.
Call from James Frilla.
Hello? Yeah. What kind of meter? What kind of meter do you got?
One touch.
One touch. Does it say Ultra?
Yeah.
Get it for me. Let me make sure because she's there getting it right now. This says free. It says Freestyle Light Test Strips. Yep. What kind of meter is it, honey?
Hold on.
She's grabbing the meter. She's grabbing it. Right. And then it hurts us because then we have to order them again. Her machine is a Freestyle Light. Lite, light. Thank you, Mel.
Thank
All right,
you,
bye-bye.
Melody.
Sorry, people. Just getting our meds took care of. Well, Marshall, no matter who hates you or whatever, buddy, you're good to me. You're a good friend, and we will stay good friends. And same with you, Todd. I mean, I expect us all to get together and have a big old beer someday. Oh. Well, you say the way you say it, Todd. I say it the way I say it. To me, you're my friend. If I talk to you at all, you're my friend. Because I don't talk to people that ain't friends. You got enemies. You got people that talk shit. You got friends. You got good friends. You got best friends. You got family. Exactly. You have no enemies. Thank you, Tom. Still, we're friends then. You're not my enemy. If you're not my enemy, then you're my friend. I'm friends with everybody. I will be friends with everybody until you try to stab me in the back. If you try to stab me in the back or talk shit, then you ain't no friend. You become enemy. I'm a stranger. That's right, Todd. And to me, you're really a stranger, but I know the name Todd. I know he seems like he's got common sense. I know he helped me go through my ancestries or Stinky's ancestries and prove him wrong. And if you're one of Stinky's enemies, and you definitely one of my friends, because me and Stinky are going to go round and round someday. Internet acquaintances. Okay, we can call it that way. But Todd, if I ever get a chance to be in the city and town that you're at, I will gladly invite you for a beer. Oh, I know he's got some Cherokee heritage, Todd, because I do. We're in the same bloodline. The only thing you didn't figure out, though, is that his mommy and daddy were cousins. They're both related to Chief Redbird. My bloodline was checked. There is no Indian bloodline in me. Because you're going 8, 10 generations back. When you become a Heinz 57 and you got 12 different nationalities in you, it's hard to pinpoint 1% of anything. What is my favorite action movie? Rocky. Sylvester Stallone's my favorite actor. I do like Steven Seagal's. The Rock's been doing pretty good lately. My favorite actress would probably be Reese Witherspoon's. Yeah, so I would have Cherokee heritage in me too, Todd. Well, to me, 0.000.01. That ain't no Indian bloodline in my book. I'm sorry. There's that one. But it don't help me pay for my schooling. It don't let me go on that reservation. It don't do nothing for me, so why even call it and claim it? 5 generations back have already, everyone has wrote, we are a white race. They didn't put Indian, they put white race. It showed me none, Todd. Well, to me, it's none. Nick, he wouldn't have to bring a weapon. He is a legal weapon, remember? He's a 25-degree black belt. He could take out Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee at the exact same time, people. This is the baddest man in the world. He's been living for 300 years. He's the master of everything, people. He is the master of everything for living for 300 years. So that's the log truck coming out, or is that our rock truck coming in?
No. Alex, we had to get the fluid in the carburetor or whatever. And he said it was blowing. Don't worry, he's gonna move it.
Yep, it's a Friday. Boy, I can't wait till around 2 o'clock. I can't wait to get that phone call. I really want to know what's going on. Do I need to keep packing and getting ready to move? Am I getting an eviction notice? I hope so. That'll save me $300 a month, because then I won't be paying rent. I'm going to be waiting for them to evict me. I'm going to wait for them to send the sheriffs out and have me put out. Vaughn, you don't even know what a nightmare is yet, buddy. It's still coming towards you. Your nightmare will be coming towards you, Vaughn Hilton. 23 viewers, 14 thumbs up. If you guys got other things to do, I understand. Just give me thumbs up showing me that you were interested in my little afternoon kicker. Letting y'all know things are coming up. By 2 o'clock, I should know some things. At least I'm hoping so. They said they'd call me back and let me know how everything went today. Vaughn is sitting pat. I don't know. Don't know what Vaughn's doing and don't care. His gods are in planning stages. Yeah. His gods, they ain't been there all over the last 3 years, so 4 years. So what's he make? Why are they coming together now? And I see that a lot. People, he's like, oh, my gods, my gods, my gods tell me to stay out of it. They take care of it. they can take everything in the house, but the clothes on your back, two back payments for rent, Larry. Look it up. It's Bonds, Kentucky law, 25 to life. I don't care what Kentucky Bonds laws are. I know what the laws of Kentucky is, and my rent's paid in full at this present moment. I have until the first of the month before anything, before my next rent is due, which is Tuesday morning or Monday morning. I think it's Tuesday morning is the first. It's the log truck again. I'm sitting here waiting on my gravel to show. Is what still going on, McGregor? Me being live? Yes, I just got back on live. I went off for about 20 minutes. I took a bathroom break and I took a breakfast break. And I came back. So I started a second show on a Friday afternoon. Well, it's now Friday afternoon, yeah, but when I started, it was still Friday 11 something. So, yeah, I left and started another one. Because, like I said, I will not eat online if I don't have to. And if I have to because I'm feeling lightheaded or dizzy or having a problem, then I will literally move the camera around or put it where you guys ain't watching me eat. You can see my eyeballs and maybe my big fat nose, but you ain't going to watch me chew food. You ain't missed much. I did that earlier, pork chop. That's what it's all about right there.
I'll ask you when
You pay your rent, you pay your groceries, you make sure all your bills are paid, make sure there's food in your house. Some are the main three things. That's life right there. To me, that is life. You make sure your rent's paid, your bills are paid, and there's food in your house. And when you got little kids, you got to make sure they got clothes to wear to school back and forth. And when they're getting ready every year, you got to get all their supplies. You know, I just made a doctor's appointment for my 17-year-old. He's like, Dad, I'm not sick. I don't care if he's sick or not. His insurance runs out when he turns 18. So I'm giving him a full checkup. His teeth, his eyes, everything, his ears. He is getting a full checkup before he turns 18 years of age to make sure he's okay. Yeah, see, you don't have no kids, but you know, got bills. Yeah, you got to pay your bills. You got to make sure you got enough food in there. I mean, you don't go buy one day of food and think it's going to last you all month and spend all your money on some crack or something. Because then you're going to worry how you're going to eat for the rest of the month. I'm just, it ain't that I'm right. I'm just telling, that's how it's supposed to be in my book. I mean, to me, that's life. Yes, dear.
You want some more coffee? Oh, I forgot. Alex is supposed to.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
I was going to ask you if I could have it, but
Baby, if you want coffee, you can make another whole pot. I'm done with it, but
let me drink yours. If you're not gonna
go
drink
ahead. I can use a pepper. I'm ready to go to the afternoon commercials. Pepper.
All right. I got
Maxwell House, good to the last drop. Has just seen the last drop. Riding high in April, shut down in May. Yeah.
my teeth are hurting. No teeth that I have.
Yep, I agree, Kat. Yeah, you got to take care of your meds too. If you need meds, you got to get them too. I mean, you get the stuff you need, and then you go out and buy what you want. Now, with all that extra money you got, Kat, if you see a pretty dress that you like, you can buy that dress because you know what money you got left. You know exactly how much you got left, so you can buy things now to make you feel better or whatever. However, we put all this, but yeah, it makes it's like, let's talk about Shandy and the Rev. I shouldn't be talking about them because I don't really know them or anything. Shandy and Rev, if I send you $50 right now, what are you going to do with it?
You're not sending my money to strangers.
What are you going to do with it? You're going to buy food for you and the cats for 3 or 4 days?
Drugs, probably.
Or are you going to run right out to the drug man and get your drug? I'm not paying for nobody's drugs.
That's what most people do.
If you want a drug, you pay for it yourself. You go work your ass off and you get it yourself. I don't pay for nobody's drugs but my own. Anything that was just a figure of speech, Kat. But yeah, you can put your money away, honey. You can do whatever you want with it. I mean, you could save it for a new car if you need one. I mean, you do whatever you want with your money. But what I'm saying is now you know that you got some money put away, and if something happens and you need some extra money, it's laying there. You know where it's at. I wouldn't sleep with Shanny if you gave me $1 million, Toby. Would you? I'm waiting for your Toby response to come back to that. Would you, Toby? I wouldn't sleep with her for $1 million. I wouldn't sleep with her for $5 million. I hate to tell y'all, I'm married. I don't cheat on my wife at all. There ain't no money in this damn world that would make me cheat on my wife. Well, there you go, Toby. There you go. Get her a Delta 8 gift bag. Yep. Hell, just tell her you got one. She'll be there within a couple hours. Might have to share her with Rev for a minute or two. So if Bianca turned, yes, I would turn her away. Yes. No ifs, ands, and buts. I don't care if Reese Witherspoon showed up at my door. She'd being turned away too. I'm happily married, people. When I said I do, it's I do. Death do us part.
That's not even gonna happen.
Sorry, little. Here, just for you, little, I'll put my cigarette out. Because them are bad for you. So, little, grab your little painkiller and we'll painkiller it together.
Thank you all together. Okay.
Well, not completely happy, but I'm happily married. I'm not saying we have a perfect relationship. We fight. We argue. I get put in the doghouse a few times. I get cut off that little treasure chest that I like, if y'all know what I'm talking about. But she's been here 20 years, people. She's not going nowhere
Unless God takes me.
unless God takes her. Guess what? I'm not going nowhere neither unless God takes me. My wife will literally tell you the honest truth. I've had a 21-year-old girl trying to hook up with me. Why I was married.
Oh, yeah.
Did I hide it from my wife? No. Did I hide the pictures from my wife?
No.
Say that a little louder, honey.
No, he did not.
I don't hide shit, people. I'm not interested in no other woman. Sex ain't really interesting to me. I mean, I like it, don't put me wrong. It energizes me. I love it, but
It feels good, okay?
it ain't like you have to have it. It ain't like it's, if you don't have it, you're going to fucking die.
No, that's not. Yeah.
A marriage is not based on sex alone. It takes a lot of work to have a husband and wife stay together. Some of you guys met your sweetheart when you were 14 and been with him for 50 something years. That's great. Power to you. Some of them get married and they ain't married but 3 weeks and they're divorced already. Or like Vaughn Hilton, what was his? 2 years before she can get out of there and get away from him? Yeah, hit the joint. Oh, okay. There you go, Kat. Yeah, do your dab and little hit your bow. Or your bong, and I'm hitting my half a J. You know, I really don't even know what took the United States so damn long to legalize marijuana. You know, if they would have put it in a pack of cigarettes, just like they did Marlboro. Let's talk about Marlboro. How much money does Marlboro make you, people? I guarantee you Marlboro makes over $1 million a day. They're probably making over $5 million a day on selling Marlboro product cigarettes. They would put weed in a cigarette pack and sold them like that. They'd make a killing. Killing. $40 a pack. 20 joints rolled and ready.
That stinks.
That's $2 a piece. You can't even buy that in the store like that.
Who are you going to give these to?
Hell, nowadays it's $10 a gram. Yep. Well, yeah, I know they got them out now, Nick, but I think they should have started it 15 years ago. Marlboro should have bought the company up. I know the state of Kentucky legalized it to have us grow hemp, not marijuana, hemp this year. So 90% of your tobacco fields are now hemp fields. Yeah, Marlboro should have jumped all over that 15, 20 years ago. They missed out. Because now we have our own stores that we can literally go to and buy it not even rolled up. Well, I'm not always right on everything, Nick, but some things like I said, some of you are going to disagree with me. I don't care. I mean, I have my opinion. You have your opinion. If any of you disagree with anything I say, please ask me, talk to me, tell me what your beliefs are. That's why I get on here. I'm only a sixth grader. I'm trying to learn. Maybe I can move up to being in seventh grade. Ha ha. Maybe you trolls and haters and naysayers and my friends here can all make me at least get smarter than Stinky Hilton. Wife must be doing laundry. I hear water running. Everybody must be listening and not watching because I ain't getting no one to post anything but me and Nick here. And Nick ain't said nothing in a few minutes, so. It says I have 21 watching me, 15 thumbs up. Or as we call 15 likes. Right now, nothing much has happened, Pork Chop, besides what happened to Shanny and Rev yesterday. Vaughn has been saying that we're all going to be evicted and we're all going to jail, me and Uncle Jim. That something about he got a letter in the mail or something. And I made 2 phone calls and I'm waiting for that phone call to come back to find out what's going on. Well, Todd, you don't have to. It's up to you, buddy. Just to let people know that, Vaughn Hilton, I'm checking on to see if his story is true that I'm going to jail, which I doubt it because they have nothing on me. There's no money missing. I've not did nothing wrong at all. I am just a normal citizen living a normal life like everyone else is supposed to be doing. I'm not going to make everyone thumbs up. If you like my video, thumb it up. If you don't, thumb it down. I don't care. I mean, like I said, I'm not here to impress you. I'm just here to talk. I like to talk. My wife says I'm a lot like Aunt Alice, because Aunt Alice, once you started talking to her, you literally had to fight with her to leave to get her to quit talking to you. She'll talk from the minute you walk in the door to the minute you walked out that door. Well, I just think it shows me that you guys are interested in what I'm talking about, Todd, because if I get on here and I'm doing a show and I only get 3 thumbs up and I got 30 viewers watching me and you guys ain't thumbs up in me, I'm thinking that whatever topic we're talking about, you're not interested in. So now I know not to put that topic into none of my YouTube stations anymore because you guys ain't interested in listening to them. But like I said, I know none about YouTube. I know none about nothing. I'm a 6th grader, Todd, who was a mixed breed 57 Heinz 57 sauce shit. I'm a 6th grader who has so many nationalities in my bloodline, I can't keep it up anymore. Now, I used to be a city boy. Now I'm a redneck hillbilly living in the backwoods of a countryside.
Me and Island's going for a walk before it becomes winter.
Okay.
We're going to walk that way.
I say that way, please.
Because they're doing stuff that way.
Well, I still don't like you walking back in the woods because of the snakes and the bears. Now, if you wanted to walk back that way from where our driveway up to where they're working at, that's fine. But after where they're working at, I want you to turn back around.
I wouldn't go that far anyway.
But I'd rather you go down towards the neighbors, because if you ever fall or need help, your sugar drops dead and you drop down, Arnold knows to go to one of them neighbors and call an ambulance.
That's why I'm taking Arnold for a bit before it gets winter.
Okay, well, remember that truckload of rocks coming in, so
I know. If I see it,
hopefully you or your brother or me's here that we can direct this man where I want them rocks laid.
Okay.
I told your brother where I want them, and you know where I want them. I want to make sure the front stairway there gets a whole 2 layers of rocks if I have to. And then down the main part of the main driveway. So in other words, where our car usually sits.
Okay.
I want that all with brand new gravel.
Okay.
She sent 10 ton.
Okay.
You just like looking at me. Okay, well, that's up to you. Just don't tell me later you don't care if I buy a pretzel. I don't care if you buy a pretzel. You want a pretzel? Eat a pretzel. I remember blood on the foam at beer at ball games. Well, I wouldn't have drunk it. I would have gave it back to him and tell him to open me another one. Yeah, I would have never even drunk it, Richard. I would have sent it right back to him. I don't play games, people. When I go to Burger King, ask Burger King. They know me. Ask McDonald's. They know me. And I don't care if I'm in a little city or a big city. Restaurants get to know me when I live near you. Because when I say I want something a certain way, if I don't get it that way, I'll bitch to you, I'll bitch to your manager, and then I'll call the head office. I don't play games. I did a YouTube video the other day where I went to Longhorns. And they fucked up my $20-something steak. Pork chop, yeah. All you can eat always hated me back then. Nowadays, they probably really don't care because I don't eat much anymore. I'm not allowed to. I've been court ordered by my doctor to not eat like I used to. He wants me to start eating more vegetables. I mean, it ain't nothing for me, pork chop, to go into Golden Corral and take 8 plates of food. And that's all meat. No potatoes, no veggies, no desserts, no rolls, none of that. Straight meat. No, we ain't got our gravel yet. We're waiting on it. The wife's talking about walking down the road, so. After my heart attack, my doctor gave me a strict food limit, what I can eat and what I can't eat, what I should be eating, what I shouldn't be eating. And I kind of, because I do want to keep living to watch my kids have babies and I become a grandparent a few good times. I want to stay alive. I want to see my grandkids. So I'm gonna try to eat a little bit better, and that was what I have been doing. Like I said, I went from eating 4 Whoppers down to a half a Whopper, 1 Whopper at the most. I go to the Golden Corral, it's just 1 plate. A little bit of meat, a little bit of potatoes, and a little bit of veggie. I don't know about Bigfoot, but they think I'm a bear. Yeah, well, I hope you get feeling better, Robbie. I hope they fix your problem. Yes, he can be charged for false reports if they want to process it, if they want to deal with it. But they also might understand that he's a fucking nutcase, and they probably never even reported it. The paperwork probably went in, but it's not, being filed or anything. There's no big thing on it. Vaughn said Larry never checked on Alice. That is, don't ask me what that last word you said, Toby, because I can't read that word. Remember, I am only a 6th grader. Take it easy on me there, Toby. I've checked on Alice all the time. Them cameras ran. Who do you think took her to her doctor's appointments? Who took her to went and got her food for her? Who took her out to eat? James, tell me one thing you did for your mother besides spend her money on you. Toby, you ain't even making sense to me anymore. Speak English, Toby. English. I don't speak Japan or Korean or whatever them words are you're trying to say. If you're trying to say I'm a scumbag, yep, you're right. You're saying I'm a good guy, you're right. What are you trying to say? I don't speak English, Todd? Hillbilly English, but it's English. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I don't know. He is one of them, yes. And Miss Millie is the second one. Jerry Lee Lewis just died. The killer is gone. I thought Jerry Lee Lewis died a long time ago. He'll kind of let me know if I'm getting an eviction notice or something, Toby. I literally don't think he's going to tell me anything that's happening on Vaughn's behalf. Oh, I know, Robbie. Yeah, see, I've never seen it, Toby. And like I said, guys, I don't get into too many movies. I mean, there's a few shows I would watch. There's a few movies I watch. When I was working, it was work, home, eat dinner, go to bed. Wake up, go to work, come home, eat, go to bed. So when I was growing up, I didn't get to see too many movies. I did see a few. Is that you, dear?
Yeah.
I thought you left already.
I just came back.
Oh, well, you guys didn't walk far.
No, my hip's starting to hurt, so
Oh, okay.
I turned around, came back, and I was in his room.
Okay. Possibly could, Todd. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I probably could ask him, but he'll probably tell me it's none of my business. Todd, I'm tired of hearing about it all too, but hey, that happens.
I don't think I can take my hat.
Why you do a show after the meeting? Will I do a show after the meeting? Good possibility if I'm not still on here. Well, I understand that, Todd. I do understand that, and I'd be 50-50 on you too if you told me something without proving it, without proof. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree. I don't expect you to believe me 100%, buddy. Not at all. I'm just telling you what this sixth grader thinks. I'm telling you what the sixth grader has been doing. I'm not a stinky. I'm not a Von Hilton. I'm not afraid to pick up that phone and talk to people. Everything Vaughn does is on camera. He don't do it on the phone. He don't go down there in person. Just got back from the church. Gave away packages of giant hot dogs, cucumber buns, caramel chili beans, honey buns, and a lot of bananas. Do we know if Vaughn went and grabbed his food? No, I don't think he did there, Mountain Mama. Did you see his truck there? Well, I didn't know there were 6 James Hiltons in Kentucky. I didn't look see it say Vaughn Hilton. Yeah, I've heard that, Mountain Mama. Miss Millie went through there this morning and she said it was wrapped all the way around. Well, Ronnie Ray and Marcia both know pretty well what's going on. They're in the same connection. They're in my same line. They hear just as much as I do. Except when they're doing their stuff. There were snack cakes there, Todd. She said snack cakes and honey buns, I thought I seen her say. Well, that kind of bites that they wouldn't give to you for the brother-in-law. No, they don't give Mountain Dew away. Yeah, I know. He only likes the Little Debbie's. If it's not a Little Debbie, he don't want it. He better just hope Little Debbie don't get older. Because then he won't want no Little Debbie's neither. Because they'll be old Debbie's. They had honey buns, pork rings, spicy and caramel peaches, chili beans. They had a bunch of stuff today, honey.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. The church. When they gave the food out.
Yeah.
Mountain Mama's on here telling me.
Okay.
Would you know who that is?
Yeah, I know. Is there an old man back yet?
Hey, Mountain Mama, did you see anybody downtown? Because Mr. R&R ain't been on here neither.
Money?
I seen your neighbor over there helping her granddaughter, whoever that is. My neighbors don't have granddaughters.
I think Rachel does.
You might mean 4 neighbors down. Yeah, honey buns are good. And I mean, she didn't just get a pack of honey buns. She got boxes of honey buns. Yeah, the fireman was down there. Yep. Yeah, I was looking for R&R. I thought he'd get on here this morning, make it 3 days in a row, but he never did. I was on this morning. This is my second trip on. It's Friday. It's a special day. So I got 2 lives in. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. She says Vi was there.
Mhm.
Yeah, we didn't need anything. We have no room to put anything. And if we're preparing to move, we definitely don't need to be overstocking up on much of anything. Oh, yeah, I knew that. His wife was there too. And so is her wife's sister. That side of the family, that's their church. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He says he's going to evict the Frost. Well, there's only one Frost that lives on his properties right now, and that's me. Vaughn don't understand. You got to have a reason to evict me. He's going to tell everybody non-payment of rent. I got news for him. I have paid every fucking penny of rent. It's hard to get rid of Frost once it's here. Winter is upon us. It ain't just that, Mountain Mama. He's never going to get rid of the Frost. I mean, he might get him out of his property, off his home, but he sure ain't never going to get rid of the Frost being around here. This is Frostland, people. We've been here a few years. Way before Vaughn. Way before Vaughn's mama. The family tree shows us here for quite a while. He's never going to get the Frost out of his head. No. We have always been his trolls. We have always been the nightmare of his whole life. I mean, he starts with Uncle Jim. Uncle Jim did this when he was a little kid. Uncle Jim did that when he was a little kid. Jim did this. Jim did that. Jim made his mom believe that he was a no good child. You know, he brings up that situation about a damn couch that he bought, that he was supposed to buy. And she was telling him to take it back and pay your schooling from it. He spent more on the furniture than what his schooling was. Why didn't he just pay for the schooling first? Why'd you need a brand new living room outfit? I mean, don't put me wrong, they're nice, but not when you're starting out. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't know about any of you all. When I started out, I got me a girl. I started having animals. I started having kids. You know what happened to that furniture? It got thrown away. And the next set, thrown away. Next set, thrown away. When your kids are all gone and it's just you and your wife and you're 60 and retired, then you go out and buy yourself a nice living room outfit. Because then it's going to get took care of.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know, Mama. You can just go to churches and they can give you living room outfits. Why buy them? Well, this was way back when Vaughn was living there in Hamilton.
idea. Seems like a pretty good one to me. They did. Anyways, you know how they bring that dump truck in here? It's 10 ton, right?
Yeah.
We do not forget and we do not forgive.
It's on skinny tires. Okay?
Okay.
Small tires. And it ain't running water on it. Well, they got that bulldozer track up there. It's on tracks. It ain't gonna be like the dump truck going across it with a single tire. It's got that big track and it's dispersing all across the drive, right?
Yep.
It ain't gonna hit the water line. Well, it figured was.
That'd be nice,
there,
pork
in
chop.
the truck, put the bucket down.
I heard
and
it's
the scoop,
expensive
right?
though.
Drag all that loose rock or whatever that comes from the hill back over this way and push it in that turnaround spot where that little spot is. And the way
Oh yeah, you can buy all that still, Mama, up there.
Yeah, you can cut down when you get up.
Yeah, okay, well, them guys is going to suggest that. I told them not to have to use the shovel to fill in the ruts before
Oh,
put it on the coat.
yes.
Okay, but when we're going to put it? That's going to fall right there with the zipper.
Would you?
People, I gotta take an intermission break here. I am just gonna mute you. You'll still see my face. I know it's ugly. I know it's something you don't want to see all the day, but you want to hear me talk. So I need to mute this for a minute and talk to my brother-in-law. Please hold.
about done, so
I am back. I'm sorry, people. It was only a few minutes. Hope y'all didn't leave me. There's 23 of you still watching. That's good. Thank you for staying. I just need to talk to my brother-in-law real quick. He's giving us a helping hand around here a little bit today. He's up there messing around with them people that's cutting down trees and shit. So I offered him a cup of coffee if he'd show this man where these rocks are going. Where are you moving? I don't know if I'm moving yet or not. I'm waiting for the eviction notice. And I'll go from there when I get my eviction notice. Then I'll start looking for a place. And within 6 months, I'll probably be out of here. I'll wait to the last day before all my courts and all that. I'll take it as long as I can. I'll take it for 6 months. I'll take it until my son turns 18, all the way in June. Who are you talking about, Mountain Mama? Let me go back here and read something. Did I miss something? My attitude as bad as Vaughn's? I don't think so. Vaughn talks a lot of shit. I respond to a lot of shit. It is very pretty country here. Oh, my brother-in-law. Okay. Understand. Let's leave it at that, Mama. Yeah, not my brother. My brothers all live in Toledo. My living brothers live in Toledo. My living sister lives in Toledo. Really, my sister don't live in Toledo. She lives in Oregon, Ohio, which is outside of Toledo. My brother used to live down here. My sisters lived down here. And they were both sent back to Ohio. Oh, Mountain Mama, I know who you're talking about. Like I said, we'll leave that as a family thing between me and you. Let's don't talk about it on here. You know, you're supposed to help family and everybody's supposed to help each other. But like we posted out earlier, you can lead that horse to the water, but you can't make that horse drink that water. You can help a family out. Once you help that family expects you to help them out every week. You can't afford to do that every week. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's the way I look at it. They start taking, once you help them, it seems like they take advantage of you. Like giving dog food to a bum, yeah. Yeah, once he got it, he expects that guy to get it for him every time. And then complains it's not enough. Yep. I got $1 that says Vaughn Hilton did not go down and get none of that food. It can't be cooked in the microwave, so he ain't getting it. Now, if they would have said they're giving away microwave dinners, he'd been down there trying to take them all. Well, I know that Mountain Mama, but he don't. He's too stupid to even go look. Vaughn's getting his millions back. He don't need charity. Well, he gonna need something before he gets his millions back, Todd. Okay. So yeah, there's a few things, but got $1 says he didn't go down there, Mama. Want to take that dollar bet? I know you're poor as me, so we'll just say $1. No, I don't. Mountain Mama, I posted it out on YouTube and Facebook. If he can't see it being posted out there, something's wrong. It's in a lot of my videos. Every last Friday of the month, the church gives away food. Mountain Mama, Jason wishes he was starving the way Vaughn is starving. Yeah. Well, they probably have the well. I don't know. Do they cook? I don't know. I don't watch enough videos to see if they cook. I think they order out a lot too. Yeah, I wish I did know somebody that liked them TV dinners besides Vaughn. No, they don't cook. I'd like to find somebody to go in there and buy every TV dinner the Dollar General store has. Yeah, I know he does, Jeffrey. She begged for Subway, then said she never gets any hot food. Well, Subway's hot if you want it hot. You can also get it cold. It matters what you order. I've ate Subway a few times. I know what Subway is. I've had their steak and cheese. I've had their meatballs. I've had that. What was that? Where you get like 4 or 5 different kinds of meats, cold cut. There's a viral video of a woman complaining about a dry turkey at the homeless free food center. Yeah, see? She better be lucky she's even got anything. Exactly, Toby. Eat what is given to you, eat what is available. And if you don't, you're not hungry. That's my opinion. Think I want to eat a raccoon or a muskrat or a rattlesnake? Hell no. But if I'm starving, I'm going to. Yeah, you can do that too, Mama. But if you're out in the woods, you ain't doing no trading with nobody. Unless it's with the squirrel bringing you some nuts. We got a bulldozer up in our yard right now, messing with some gravel that come off that mountain and trying to clean it up a little bit for when my real gravel for my driveway comes in. It's ready to be put in place, and my yard should be completely done. Okay, Barton Mama. You know me, I'd eat that squirrel too. Use the nut for a bait. Yep, and that's what you do, Mountain Mama. Now you get with the neighbors that's getting some extra meat coming in or extra vegetables from their garden this year and do some trading with them. You know, what about them two or three people that your husband works for? I know one of them has a big old cattle farm. We know who you're talking. You know who I'm talking about. And I think that one way out here by my house here, don't he put a good garden in every year? No, Tammy, it was not cheap. It ran about $340, 10 ton. Oh yeah, Mama, we will definitely keep you in mind. We need eggs. We know where we can get some. We go through about maybe a half dozen a week, unless we're doing a lot of bacon. You want to get rid of a lot of eggs, Mountain Mama? I'll tell you who does do a lot of bacon. Jim and Millie. Millie is a baker. Is she going to do any baking this year? I don't know. That's something you would have to ask her. And you know I need deviled eggs, so Thanksgiving area, I'll take 2 dozen, 3 dozen right off right before Thanksgiving if you want to keep them fresh for me, Mama. Yeah, exactly. 5K for 4 loads. Plus, they leveled it and packed it all in. Yeah. See, they're not going to level mine. They're not packing mine in neither. They're just going to back up the drive to where I want them to back it up to. They're going to start tipping it and roll it right on out of here. Then they're going to back up it. They're going to move over 2 foot and they're going to drop it again. Yeah, are you in a city though, Tammy? I'm out in the boons. I'm out in the boondocks. Exactly. Thank you, Mountain Mama. We live near the source. That's where they're getting their rocks. We ain't in no city, so it's kind of cheap for us down here. Well, a lot of things are cheap down here. As I found out, my cigarettes are cheaper than anywhere else around the United States. You're in a small town of about 1,000 people. I would say that's somewhere around Manchester size. Now, Oneida itself, where I live at, population 42. Now, Mountain Mama there, I think she's part of that couple thousand there in Manchester or whatever Manchester is. But Oneida's population said 42. Yeah, you have to have yours shipped in and then brought by the contractor. Exactly, Brian. Yeah, see, mine's like a couple miles away. They're digging it right out of the ground right now.
I'm going back to hands close. Alex and them are out there doing their leveling.
Okay. Yeah, Manchester is bigger. Yeah, you're right. You can drive through Oneida and not even know it. Car wash, church, gas station, post office. You're done. Bye. Oh, don't forget the park. You can still see the park on that road. I like them little tight communities. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I do something wrong out here. I go stealing from somebody. Everybody knows.
I don't like this movie.
Within
I like it.
2 hours, 100 people in this whole town would know. And I say 100 because Oneida would know, and so would half of the Manchester that lives around Oneida. Honestly, I think it's the bridge. Or maybe it ain't the bridge. I think it's like right there where OBI starts, really, where they put the new Oneida sign at. Yeah, you call it the spigot across the bridge. I call it free water. Hey, Larry, on later today. Good. Was hoping I would not miss you. Beck, this is my second time I've been on. Larry did a double shot today. It's Friday. Double shot Fridays. I got on for a little bit. Had to get off because I got on too early because I didn't go to my bathroom break and my breakfast break. So I took a 20-minute, 25-minute break there and went to my bathroom break and my breakfast break and came back in and turned my back on. There ain't much going on today. Waiting on my meds, waiting on my rock, waiting on somebody to call me to tell me what's going on with Mr. Hilton today. They're seeing if I'm getting an eviction notice or not, or if I'm going to jail or not. And I want to know why I'm going to jail if I'm going to jail. I did relay, make sure they did get the videos that were reposted the last 3 days on who all Von Hilton is threatening. And what's happening and what's going on. You're moving back? That's good. That's good. He will definitely get what's coming to him, yes. Todd, they'll see it if it's in one of them 3 videos that he just did the last 3 days. Oh, yeah, Nick, I sure will. Promise, I'm sitting here looking at the clock watching. You know, is it going to be here exactly 2 o'clock? I can't say it is. I would say it should all be done by then. She said she'd call me around 2 or so. Let me know what she found out. You need Mr. Stivers. Sup? Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Now, 4 acres, why'd you take that down? Boy, I wish you put it back up there because I wanted to read that. I was reading that. Okay, Mountain Mama, nice to see you on here. Tell your man I said hi. You guys keep in touch. Stay safe. Supposed to get some rain on Sunday, so. Oh, yeah, yeah. J Dubs is going to get his too. It's coming around. And I don't know who took it off the first time, but I definitely wanted to see it. Now, if they want to block it, they can block it because I got to read it. That's the man that's handling everything. Yep. I'm not trying to be rude, people. I'm just. Oh, I know he does. He knows he has all control, Robbie. That is the main man now. It ain't me. It's not Little Jim. It's that man right there, his name that you just put up there. He runs the estate. He controls it all. Yeah, somebody could send it to him. I mean, like I said, J Dubs will get what's coming to him too. We all do. Every one of us. Sorry. You do wrong, it comes back on you. You do good, it comes back to you too. Not trying to be rude, people. I'm just sitting here cleaning my claws. Unlike Von Hilton, I do cut my claws. I did a video for him the other day, people. I don't know if he's seen it yet or not. Teaching Vaughn how to do fingernails. Well, that's him posting them, not her. I don't know what could happen to her. I don't know if they can do anything about the green card or anything, but that's J Dub's business. I'm staying out of it. I've already had my share with J Dubs, and I'll put it out again. J Dubs, you want a piece of me? Come and get it. Come and get it. You can't go nowhere. You got to stay in New York. I have a brother up there that will meet you. Okay, so see, that's what I'm saying. Ask Todd, people. Todd's pretty smart here. He does a lot of checkup. He does a lot of good stuff. Even though he's a tro and he's a troublemaker, Todd knows a lot. I'm sorry, but he does. Okay. And that's what I say. U.S. might look pretty damn big when you're looking at it on a map, people. But when there's an internet, it just became small. Because there's people that knows people all around the whole United States. And like I said, we know people across the pond now because of this internet. I would have never met nobody from across the pond unless I'm live on an internet somewhere. Because I doubt if I'll ever go across the pond. Tammy, I've never seen her neither. Yeah, I was always wondering, why is she never on camera? I don't know if he ain't letting her or she don't want to be. It don't matter. I mean, that's up to him and her, their business. My wife's not ashamed to get on here, and I'm not ashamed of my wife. Is she drop dead gorgeous? Outside, no. Inside, yes. She's a good person. She's good hearted, and I think she has, put it this way, she's made me happy for over 20 years, and she's going to make me happy for the rest of my life. You know, if I was dating Shani and she had a damn good heart, I'd be proud and I'd be throwing her picture out there saying she's my girl too if we were together, like Rev should be doing. But she don't have a good heart. Her heart is as black as her outside. Yeah, me neither, Robbie. I can't believe she's still with Rev after he hit her kid. My wife would have divorced me and left me. Yeah, he did look only 4 foot tall compared to that reporter there. Rev, she probably, or Robbie, Shanny probably did use Rev. But Rev let himself fall into that predicament. Rev should have seen her you doing YouTubes when she was with her husband or whoever the guy was before. To me, there's only a few different kinds of women. Women you fuck and send home. Women you take home to meet your mama. The women you marry. Shanny would never get in none of them categories. She wouldn't even be one for fucking, in my book. Just the way she talks and reacts to herself. It ain't because she's a big girl. It's just the way she acts, the way she talks. Well, I know, Toby, and that's the point. Each his own. I mean, I'm not going to put her down because she's a big woman. I've dated big women. One of the loves of my life was a big woman. And that was before I even had kids. She had a couple kids, and they stopped our relationship because she believed her kids over me. 3 years later, she come begging me to come back, and I told her no. I've already moved on. I've got a new girlfriend. I've started a new life. I never cheated on her. Never wanted to cheat on her. Why cheat on her? She was what I wanted. I wanted a woman that works, takes care of herself, and I get a job and I work and I take care of myself and we pay the bills and we take our extra money and buy things for our home that we want. If I seen a gold necklace and I liked it, I'd be like, I like that. That's kind of cool. Maybe when I get enough money, I'll buy it. Within a week, she already bought it for me. Why would I want to get rid of a woman like that? Her job's made more than mine. I guarantee. I'll tell you all that. I'm not gonna lie. She made more than me. Her checks were double mine. Yeah, my brain is fried. I think the same thing about Stinky too. Stinky is an adult body who is a kid. I don't even think he's a young teenager yet. Vaughn ain't. Well, one hand down, one hand to go. I am live streaming the second half of the Big Larry show. Yeah, that's it right there. They both were growing up with golden spoons, and their mommy didn't teach them anything. Agree. I don't know about Jason because I don't get into his background check yet. But Vaughn, yeah, I could definitely tell you, yeah. Well, I mean, if Vaughn wanted to do something, he could get out there and do something. But he don't. He could sit at home and make money off that computer of his. Real money. Not vagina money. Real money. But he don't. He could use his computer and take McDonald's food orders sitting at home. But he don't. They paying $8 and $10 an hour for that. Sit at home and take a McDonald's order online. Yeah, the only job Vaughn's gonna get is maybe a Mountain Dew commercial or a Mountain Dew sponsor or show how many times he can take a sip out of the Mountain Dew can or some shit. He could get one on making styrofoam airplanes that don't fly. I better watch it. Don't want no moons coming out. Yeah, he's definitely really lazy. But, I can't really put him down. I don't do much neither. So I just lay around myself lately. But I do got almost 20 years of Social Security work in countable. I do have a paycheck coming in every month right now. Anywhere after the 2 o'clock mark or somewhere. They didn't know exactly how long they were going to be in the hearing, so they said they will get a hold of me after the hearing. Yeah, everybody has lazy days, but he's had a lazy life, not just a decade life. He says he worked at his mom's nursing home for 14 years, emptying bedpans. That's what I heard he did. He didn't learn none of the nursing. See, if my mom would have owned a nursing home when I was going to school, I think instead of taking up real estate, I would have took up nursing. Because then I could have went to work making real money in my mom's nursing home and maybe even one day take over the nursing home. But Vaughn, it took you 14 years to learn how to take care of cleaning bedpans. How are you going to become a nurse? Took you 14 years to be trained how to do bedpans right. Because if you would have got it done the first month or two, they would have took you off bedpans and had you doing other shit. But no, you did bedpans 14 years. That'd be like going to work for Bob Evans or Frisch's Big Boys and starting as a dishwasher 14 years later, still being the dishwasher. Hell, within 2 years, I'm a cook. 2 more years, I'm assistant manager. Yeah, that's true, Robbie. I'm just saying, because his mommy did have that nursing home. I mean, that's stuff that I would have thought about. That would have bettered his mother and him because he'd be getting good money and mommy would have a good nurse in there. But he wasn't smart enough to do anything like that. He went and got a 2-year degree on real estate law that he don't even use. You think if I got a piece of paper that says I have 2-year degree in any subject, plumbing, electric, real estate, that I wouldn't be putting it to work to make me money? I would. Get a job using that 2-year degree, James, and pay your $800 or $8,000 school off if you want. Fuck, James. The government has probably paid it off for you already if you make a phone call or two. I mean, I heard he's wiping all everybody's debts. Yeah, I don't think he does neither. It's like I told him, show it to me. Show it to me and I'll believe you. Before you show it to me, I don't believe you. I come from the show me state. Show me. I don't know, Robbie. I mean, that's what I have always heard. Um, I don't know what state it is, to tell you the truth. Be honest with you, I do not know. Remember what state it was that says that. I'm the show me state. You got to show me. I don't even remember. I just like the saying. If anybody else knows, please let Robbie know. Robbie says it's Missouri. Yeah. I mean, if I needed to emergency, I could Google it on my phone and it'd tell me. One fingernail at a time. Okay. Like I said, it probably is, Robbie. But I like that show. I like that saying. Show me. Show me proof. If I don't see it with my own eyes, and I don't see it on paper, even being notarized, it matters what it is. Von Hilton saying, oh, that will Jim's got's no good. The will the lawyer's got's no good. Well, Vaughn, show me another will. Let me see what date's on it, Vaughn. Let me see who sealed it, whose signatures are on it, James. First thing I'm going to do is look at the date. Is it before the one that Glenda's in? Because Miss Alice had 4 or 5 wheels. She changed them like every 8 to 10 years. I can remember the one Glenda was in. And I know why Glenda got took out of it. You know, Miss Alice wanted to change her will again before she died. And I told her she didn't have that dementia, we could. But because she did have dementia, we couldn't touch the will no more. The will's locked down. She wanted to put Jessica or Glenda's kids in the will. But then she also had other thoughts about it too, because Glenda's kids are fully grown adults. They got kids. Alice was not just a grandmother from Irvy's kids. She's also got great grandchildren. Glenda's kids. She wanted to put them in the will. But because she had that dementia, she couldn't change it. Crayon will from Vaughn. Yeah, that's what it had to be, too. A crayon will from Vaughn. If he goes to the first will his mom ever wrote, it'd been in Hamilton, Ohio. He's going to screw himself if it goes to that one. Because legally, he's not known as James Hilton. He's known as James Vaughn Hilton down here. Up there, it's James Hilton on that will. So there's 6 James Hiltons that live down here that can claim it. Vaughn, would you like me to contact them? Let them all know? First one of them up there to Hamilton, Ohio can draw your money and take all your properties. We'll let them fight that will. Yum, yum, yum. Good job, Roland. It wasn't a estate meeting. It was a meeting between the lawyer, the judge, and I want to make sure, Little Jim. Let's just say Uncle Little Jim. I literally think they had to get the judge's signature, and they needed Jim and Millie's signature on the paperwork to seal everything. I think that's what that meeting was for today.
Are you still talking to the people?
Yes, baby, I am still live.
Okay.
Not much longer.
Well, I don't care when you get off.
Well, I'm losing a lot of people, so somebody else must be on, or and they're pulling my viewers. But I got 18, but a lot of them do go to work too. I got all my fingernails done but one, and that's the pinky.
Okay.
Well, I do too. I really do. The more suffering he does, the better for me. I can say that word. My wife just walked out the door again, so I can say that word. Suffer. She don't like me to say that word, but I like to say it. I want him to suffer. He says that we want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. I want to watch him suffer. Oh yeah, I hope he does, Robbie. And I'm gonna try to stream him being homeless. I'll be trying to stream him walking down the street. All fingernails are done. Von Hilton. Fingernail clippers. That's what they look like. Come on in. Come on in. Here's the clippers. People, I need to pause a minute. Give me a minute, please. Thank you. Okay, people. That's what I was waiting on. It looks like I don't know if I'm moving yet or not. Sounds like I might have to. Well, Vaughn, it's going to take you at least 6 months to put me out, for one. They still have to do some investigation. They did find another will that was notarized by a lawyer. So that makes the will that Jim had no good. And it looks like this will here says that Vaughn gets everything. But the lawyer for this will that we got is going to talk to the lawyer of the will that one's got and find exactly what days it was filed. They will both end up talking to the doctor to see what the doctor says and when her dementia started. Because if she is even marked, if they have already started giving her pills for dementia before that will was wrote, the will is no good. The will that Vaughn turned in by a lawyer says that Vaughn got everything. And this will was active. It was good. Even though I don't understand what made it take so long to come out in the open. But when was the will? Was this will made when Vaughn Hilton had control and she's already on a dementia pill? If so, and Vaughn made her do it, it don't count. If she's on dementia pills, she's already marked as dementia, you can't do that. That is bizarre. That's what I'm saying, Maple. That's what I don't understand. The lawyers are still checking it. They're both lawyers are now checking it and finding out what's going on. They are contacting the doctor right now to find out what day Miss Alice was put on her pills. I was just told I might have to move. And I looked right at the person that told me that. I'll see you in June and I will still be in here because it's going to take him 6 months to get me out. And when I move, it will be marked condemned. Yeah, that's what I want to know, Maple. Why did it take so long for this will to come out? No idea, Maple. I'm just telling you all what I heard just now. It just came in the door and told me. I told her my response, and she will relay my response to other people. They are checking a few other things out. Like I said, they are going to be talking to the doctor. If he does get all these properties, I'm done. I'm moving. I will wait till my eviction notice. I will wait until the day before the sheriff comes out here to put me out, and I will move. the day that the sheriff comes here. I will also have the city inspectors coming in here, and they will do a city inspection and declare this as no good, not livable. No, I have no landlord now. That's good. Now my money just gets put away. Oh no, I'm not going easy at all, Maple. Not at all. Maple, if he gets some kids back, I will call CSB every week until they take them again. Them kids are in danger. Yeah, we need a family powwow. Exactly. You know, the only thing scaring me is if he puts some kids back in that house, is Vaughn going to try something with his girls? Remember, he wants more babies. Is he going to mess with his own children? We already know he's a pedophile. We all know he's a sick man, sick boy. Yeah, the way he just talks about little girls. Exactly. Yeah, get on a live video with him. Tell him his 13-year-old daughter's dating a 30-year-old man. See what he thinks about it. We all know it's a lie, but he don't. I don't know how many it takes, Bobcat. We need to find out. Hell, I can get them 3 signatures with the blink of an eye. Me, Ronnie Ray, and Little Jim would be the 3 family members right off top. Like I said, I don't care which way it goes. If he does get all the property and all the money, he ain't going to have it within 2-3 years, people. He ain't going to have no renters giving him money. He ain't going to be able to fix the houses. He's not going to be able to pay the property taxes. Then they go back to the state. The kids won't get shit. Yeah, exactly. He'll spend all the money and the kids will not get shit. Yep, so the news is there's a new will, they say. Well, yeah, he's probably going to crow. Let him crow. He's been crowing for a couple of days. I knew there was something going on. I just didn't know what it was yet. But there's a new will now. It was supposed to be made out in 2018. So now they're checking to see if she had the dementia before the 2018. If she did, that contract's no good. Remember how that goes, Vaughn? If your mom's on dementia pills before 2018, that will's no good, buddy. And the lawyers are checking it right now. And personally, I think your mom's been on them since like 2015. Yeah, I don't neither, Maple. And check the signatures too. I agree. Well, I don't know how a will works across the pond, but here you got to have 2 signatures and a lawyer sign it. That's 3 signatures. Yeah, Tammy, there's supposed to be a new will out there made in 2018, I heard. So that would have been after Uncle Little Jim and after Ronnie Ray and before the fireman and before me. Right. They cannot be the beneficiary and the witnesses. Right. So Von Hilton cannot sign it. So it had to be 2 regular signatures and the lawyer's signature. The lawyer that did the will. People, I just think he's prolonging it. Of course, Vaughn did, Tammy. Through another lawyer, he says. Why do you wait so long to bring it out? I would have brought that out the day everything was in a situation. As soon as I heard my mama died, I've been pulling that will. Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know, Maple. I think the ink is still wet. Yes. Something just don't smell right. Promise. You know, because I've been around Dallas. I know what was going on. I know how things were. Yeah, he wouldn't give his kids nothing. His kids don't deserve nothing. It's all his. Oh, yeah, we know he's going to spend it all super fast. See you in court, James Vaughn Hilton Stinky. Because when you go to evict me, you got to take me to court. In court. Not no video chat and shit. In court. You're right. He can't claim no SSD if he's got properties. I don't know if he does a nick or not. They're not even his. They're his sons. You know, and that's the funny thing now. I mean, the girl, the oldest has to be 13. The other two got to be 10 or 11 years old. I guarantee you. Guaranteed. I'd even put $100 bet on it. Jerry is smarter than Vaughn Hilton right now. His food stamps will be gone too, yeah, because he owns $100 and almost $200,000 worth of properties. Yeah, they're not going to give him no food stamps. That's all he wants. He wants his cooked. Well, his kids don't even know how to cook besides microwave. It ain't like they're going to eat real food. They're all going to eat microwaves and bologna sandwiches. The kids eat bologna sandwiches, and Irvy Stinky gets TV dinners. So, in other words, his kids are going to be his slave. The same thing he wanted from his wife, Andrea, to be his slave. We will find out, people. We will find out. And like I said, I got to move. I got to move. Ain't going to hurt me. Ain't going to hurt my YouTube station because I'll still go live. Might be off for 3 days because I'm a moving, but guess what? I will be back. Better than ever. Vaughn Hilton, when I do move, I'm moving closer to you. I'm going to live on the same road as you, Vaughn Hilton. You even go to the carry out, I'm going to know. Oh, yeah, you'll definitely be going with me, Maple, because I got laptop, it goes anywhere I go, and I'm always going to have internet and phone and cable. No, not at the moment, Toby. Right now we have one of them empty. She already moved out. She's done. Got the other one about ready to move out. I think she's waiting for the eviction notice. It ain't in the mail yet. We ain't got nothing yet, so she'll wait just like I am. She's going to wait till the last day. We'll have everything out a week before. We're going to wait till the sheriffs come out here to put us out. Well, we know he's not going to manage it. He ain't even going to be able to rent them out. Because once I move, we're marking them all condemned. I will definitely call the city on his ass. I will have them all condemned. Vaughn, you think the fight's over? It has just begun. Yeah, someone said earlier, and I agree, I forgot who said it. The family just needs to have a big old powwow and bring him there too, because he is part of this family. Let's have one of our Indian powwows, since he's so much Indian. I don't know, 165%, he might be the chief of us. He might be one of our chiefs. And I'm just a little old plain Indian. I should have 5 new bottles coming in.
You only got 2 here.
Then one of them might have 2 in it.
Yeah, this one has 2.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because I know I'm supposed to get 5 different pills. Them are the 2 of them's from being light, and 3 of them's for this week's meds. You can open them for me. Just pull the meds out. Honey, I owe you some of these. You need them now, or you want them back right now, or wait until later?
Later.
I think I owe you 7 of them. I think you give me a week.
I don't know.
Well, I do, because all I got to do is look. Nope, his kids are not going to get anything now.
I think that's
Not
wrong.
if that will's right.
I think that's wrong.
Well, people, like I said, I don't think that will's any good. The person I talked to, I literally told them, 2008, they better find out when she was marked with dementia. If she was marked with dementia 1 day before that will was wrote, that will's no good. That will's got trash on it. So we go back to the one Jim has. Like I said, I don't care either way. I don't care if he gets it all or if he don't get nothing. I really don't. That ain't my business. I don't give a shit. No matter where I live, I got to pay rent unless I buy the property and buy the home. So I don't care who my rent goes to. Hell, once all my kids are moved out, I won't really want to pay rent nowhere. I want to travel across the United States in my car in a trailer. Yeah, exactly. Nothing to worry about unless it's verified. Exactly. Exactly there, buddy. I agree. Well, I am sad for the kids if that all happens, but like I said, I don't think so. Four acres, I would like to do that, but personally, I don't think he's going to go live. Todd's running reruns. I don't know where the new will came from. All I know is another lawyer popped out with it. So I don't know when it was wrote. It says it was wrote in 2018, is what I was told. But like I said, if it was wrote in 2018, if I am right, I've been in control of Alice for over almost 2 years. I know she's been on dementia pills for a while. So if she was taking the dementia pills before 2018, that will is no good. If I get him to call me, I will definitely try to go keep it where you guys can hear something. Y'all know personally he don't have to give me any information. Yes, he is. He's also a lawyer for Clay County, Kentucky. The man's got a couple of jobs. No. What he personally is not going to call me and do anything like that, people. Now, he might tell his secretary to call me. Would she be mad if I recorded her? I don't know.
Probably.
I wouldn't want to try. I don't want to get these people mad at me. Vaughn might have printed the new will, but he's got to have two signatures on it. He's got to have a lawyer's signature on it. And even if it says 2018, he's screwed. Because I think she was on the dementia pills before that. Well, like I said, I don't know. Don't really give a shit. I ain't worried about nothing. I did nothing wrong. He gonna try to put me in jail for letting his mom get that shot that she got. I didn't give it to her. Her doctor told her that she needed it. She says okay. So I let her do it. She's her own boss. I don't care if she's 92 with dementia. She knows what she's doing. If she can cook her egg in the morning, she can get up and get her donuts in the morning. She can go in there and take a fucking shit and wipe her ass. There ain't much wrong with that woman. That's the way I look at it. Hey, no. Yeah, I've been on here 3 hours, and I think it's about time for me to get off here, do some daily stuff, maybe doing some packing, doing what I got to do. I got to get you the information out there that I was told today. Appreciate y'all coming to see me. Get the news. I mean, put it out there, people. Let people know what's going on. Hey, I'm doing what I can. I ain't nobody but a sixth grader, and as Vaughn says, a felon. So I'm just gonna, hang out, wait for a eviction notice to come in the mail or delivered or however they're gonna come, and I'll fight him tooth and nails. But I think they better look at the will first. I think they better look at the dates. Because if she was not in her right mind, if she was on any dementia pills, that puts her not in her right mind. That will is no good. Vaughn, you should get in trouble for recording a dementia woman on a live video recording, to be honest. I wanted to do an interview with Alice, and me and somebody talked about it, and they told me the exact same thing. You don't put a dementia woman online because she don't know what she's saying. Hell, you seen the video. She's talking about her father and her brother. He had to tell her that they're not here no more. That literally told you she wasn't, in her right mind at the moment. He was yelling. She was agreeing with him to keep him from yelling again. That's all that was. People, Larry's going to get off here. I appreciate y'all today. Y'all hear any news or see anything or anything, holler at me. Let me know because I like to keep in touch about this shit too. I'm a dummy and I'm trying to learn. Maybe y'all can teach me. I appreciate all of you. Like having you here. Thumbs up me or like me if you got the likes there. And we appreciate it. Peace out.